कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। We were seeing yesterday that Yudhishthirji took sannyas after completing his duties towards the people of Hastinapur. Today I'll try to see what is the sannyas aspect and why it is it important, or why it is important. And here with little open-mindedness, you will get clarity. We all actually, there is nobody in this world who doesn't want sannyas. What is sannyas? 3-4 points, just keep in the mind. Settling finally with the God and our own self. This world is very common. Have you settled? In your marriage, have you settled? Never possible. But in your job, have you settled? Or you go to a new post, you say, have you settled in that new position? Settling is what? So what I feel settling is 2-3 things. First thing, I am not pressurized to do any duty and responsibility and actions. I do it out of my choice. It's not that I cannot do, but I have no pressure to do anything. Number 1. Number 2, without any outer enjoyment, without any emotional, sensual, intellectual enjoyment from outside, I have all joy inside. Yadrichhalap santushta. I don't feel that I need any more joy. Soshnute sarvan kamansa. Tripta, Gyan Vigyan Triptatma. Without meeting anybody, without having anybody to love me, without any place, without any good food, I am Tripto Tript. Second point. Third point. I am living in the world, there will be prayers of opposite. I'll get apman, I have samman, I have man. It doesn't touch me. Nirdvandva. First was? First was? No duties, no responsibilities, no action. Not that I am allergic to it. I can play the role of a father if required. And I can also beat the child and love the child, as is the case. I have no problem in playing any role. But I am not I have no desire to play in it, do any responsibility. Neither I want to become something. I don't want to become anybody. I have realized all becoming is only false. There is nothing called becoming. This is only being established in your own self. There is nothing. All becoming is like you want to become a big person in a dream. I feel all becoming is like, I'll be becoming, what is it called? Very millionaire in the dream today. It's like that. Second was no sensual, emotional, intellectual, no enjoyment. I'm full. Third was, I am tript. First is nishkamta. Second is, first is without karma, akarmata. Second is nishkamta, and third is triptatma. Nirdvandha. Third was nirdvandha, I think. Third was nirdvandha. Let anybody shout on me, let anybody jump on me, let anybody... Scriptures have said very hard things to illustrate this position. Yes, Rishabh Dev Ji was there, people were hitting on stone, then also nothing. He was not perturbed, not an anger come. They urinate also, then also he was totally unperturbed. Not that he was full. He was settled. तीनों क्या कि चार? 3. See, mathematics you are good in, you can count it. And fourth point is, I have no fear for anybody. Na bibeti kutaschaneti. No fear is there. Lion comes in front of me, I have no fear. Somebody said, I am afraid of a rat, not of a lion. I said, because lion doesn't come. I have no fear from anybody. This is sign of jnani is there. Na bibeti kutaschaneti. Abhayatvam. Janaka abhayatvam vai praptosi, brother Anyak says. It is a state of being. There is no fear of extinction in anywhere. 4. Fifth. How long it will continue, you can see that. As long as it is coming in my mind, you can understand. I don't need any relative in my life. I don't define myself by any worldly possession or relative. I am a rich person, I am graduate, I am postgraduate, I am undergraduate, I am overgraduate. So there is nothing like that. I don't need to define. I know who am I. I don't need external world to define me. You cannot define me and cannot change my definitions. And I have no fear from death. I know I will not die. This is called settling. Who doesn't want this? Who wants fear? Tell me. Who wants fear? Who wants actions to do? Or duty we are doing it, but out of compulsion. We do the duty, start the duty to complete the duty, not to continue that. Therefore, we are running around the work to complete the work and finish and relax. Therefore, best day of the whole world out of the 7 days is called Saturday. Sunday is not great. Friday evening, Saturday is peak time, Sunday afternoon tension starts. Why? Nothing to do. Nishkamta again. No duties there, no office to go, nobody to call. There is little, I got some sannyasitva actually. Little part-time, little sannyasitva was there. Although I started enjoying, I wanted enjoyment, that is not right. No work for me, just think for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes, not lasting. No work, you don't have to do, nobody to answer to anything. Nobody will ask you what you are doing, what you are not doing. No enjoyment is required. What anybody will give joy, you have million times more joy. It's like the one who is a billionaire's son, he goes out, who has the best of the food in his house, and the rag picker is giving the one broken biscuit picked from the roadside. So sensual enjoyment are like that broken biscuit. And this sannyasi is like already you are having all joys. I don't need an engine. Not that I don't want it. I don't need it. I have it. As if somebody is saying, why don't you put on wig, Swamiji? Or somebody is offering me some small, you can plant. Somebody was telling me there is a hair implantation. If you need, you please tell me. I said, I think you need to check your eyes. So, you would like to have hair? No? No. No. Okay. Why you have to do like that? You. Is it itching or what? Checking? Since yesterday I am seeing that he is constantly doing like this. Arey, zarurat hi nahi, I have all the joys. What joy can you give it to me? I am full joy. Not that I have left it as dry state. Na to shushko hi sannyasa. Who doesn't want that? ये नहीं कि भाग रहे हैं पीछे पीछे. Third point. Outside any sorrows you give, or any joy you give, I am not going to go up. Tadvat kamayam parvishanti sarve sa shantimapnoti na kam kami. Puryamanamachala pratishtham samudramapa pravishanti advat. As all rivers enter in the ocean, an ocean is not going to bulge out. Similarly, desire center. If something comes, he can eat also, but he is not happy because of that thing. He is not happy, his happiness. He has substantial happiness, which expresses experiential happiness. Anand Adhikaran you have seen. ब्रह्म सूत्र. कौन नहीं चाहता इसको? In any condition, you may drop him in the, what is it called, near the ocean. You can make him the king. You can give him all the clothes. You can strip him of all the clothes. This nirdandata is very big sign. Tripta is there. Triptatma. संन्यास सोच लो क्या है. Fourth was न बिबेति कुतश. He is fearless. Fear comes because I have attachment somewhere, therefore I lose somebody or somebody will attack my ahankar. I have no fear because there is no fear of my life. One Mahatma, I told you, Rishikesh was there, he went. Lion came. He said, you see, you want to eat me, eat me. Otherwise, give me the way. So lion said, Hari Om, and went away. अब see, Yudhishthir ji is leaving the kingdom. What is the indication? That means the joy which he is getting, is going to get while living is bigger than what the joy kingdom was given. Then only you can leave something. If you are in a hurry to marry, that means the boy or girl whom you like, really you are sure of you are getting more joy than this house. And if you live in the ashram life, that means you have more joy in the ashram than in the house, in the work area. Otherwise, why will he leave? He is not mad that he will leave the joy. Please note, he is putting himself into risk because he is going to the forest. Food is disorganized. Accommodation is disorganized. And living a highly organized and highly royal life where thousands of servants are around. And totally going to that place where high level of insecurity is there. Even to jungles, Kedarnath, etc. he went. Where walking itself is a problem. Kedarnath, when we went, walking itself is a problem. 14 kilometers when I used to walk, some wanted oxygen only after 1 kilometer. I mean, putting yourself into insecurity, that means too much faith in Lord is there. We all like to be secure, we like to be under the four walls. No clothes, you are not that they have bag in the hand. That Yudhishthir is there, one servant is carrying suitcase, other is laptop bag, or other is having some tiffin box. And Murukku somebody is having. Not like that. Nothing is in the hand. Kya masti, kya faith hoga. And he is going around. And totally egoless. How do you know egoless? He doesn't want anybody should give me any attention. The desire of not getting attention is a sign of egolessness. Therefore it is headed here like that, if you remember yesterday. And put on the bark of the trees. You don't need to see me also. You see me as a mad person, I am fine. Generally when we go out, we want to be seen as a very, polished person, educated person. Therefore we dress up. Nice wardrobe is full of shirt and pant and saris, etc. We feel nobody should think I am full, although I am. But nobody should feel like it. We put on makeup also. Threading is there, and hair is there, hairstyles are there, saloons are there. He is putting himself, going for a haircut. Nothing he did his hair like that. And he put on all the bark of the trees so that nobody should notice him as intelligent and wise as a king is going somewhere. A king's face is a long face. From the face you can make out he is a kingly person, royal personality you can see. So he had a royal personality. But he put his hair like that so that all this royalness got hid in him. How different than we are. We all do team painting all around so that I can be noticed among the crowd. I am different. Imagine these 5 things. This state of being is called sannyas. Who doesn't want it? Who wants fear in life? Who wants to do a lot of work? Who wants to be, under the pressure of lot of ups and downs of the life? I don't want to be affected, but I am very affected. This situation has torn me apart. I don't want to be like that. I want to be balanced, but I have no balance in my life. Too much ups and downs. Morning I was very happy, evening I got very sad. Night I was very happy, morning again depression came in. 7 to 9 my depression time. I don't know what happens. I mean, stars pass through my horoscope. That is a depressing time. I don't want to be angry, but I get so angry I can't tell you. I want to be cool, but people think I'm fool. I don't want to be affected, but I'm very much affected by certain people. Certain people really disturb me a lot. Not that I want to be disturbed. 3 people are there. 3, no? So 3 are there. No, I'm just saying general. I don't want to be. But he disturbs. Did we don't? This is sannyas. Understand, we all want sannyas. We have never thought over it. What a charming life would be just for a moment, a split moment to understand. Remove that concept of dress or shaving hair. Forget about for a moment. We may be allergic to outer things, but this is state of being we want. Small things, I am so much happy today, I am cloud 9 and tomorrow I am in the ditch 10. ये कोई life है? I have to take the anti-tension, depression tablet, tranquilizers. I have to take tranquilizers. What is this life is there? Or I need somebody to be with me. I cannot live without him. You slave beggar. Or I'm burning because of anger. Ye koi life hai? Take away all the gas. Put the pot on your head. Save the gas in stove. You are burning so much. This is sannyas, and this is the goal of Hindu life. You can be in grahast also, you can be sannyas, no problem. And Bhagavan Krishna is Mahasannyasi. And in almost every chapter of Gita, he couldn't stop, but he told about that. From each chapter I can quote, but time is not there. Because it's Bhagavad going on. When you hear Gita, then we'll see Gita also someday. Nirashir yata chittatma tyakta sarva parigraha shariram kevalam karma kurvannapnoti kilbisham. So many shlokas are there. Karmanya vipravrittopi naivikinchit karoti sah. Tyaktva karma phalasangam nitya tripto nirashraya. 5 things again I'll repeat it, so that it is never forgotten in the life. And you know that this is what I want. What I really want, we don't understand. This I want. Why I'm doing something else? No pressure of completing any work. I do work, that is my choice. I can cook also, I can run also, I can become father, mother also, I have but not under pressure. Eating food is under pressure, but eating soft is not under pressure. Eating food because I am very hungry. But when I eat soft, mukhwas, it is not under pressure, it is out of joy, out of fulfillment you eat. Somebody is eating, that means he has already taken the food. It is not appetizer, it is a digester. भाई थोड़ा सौंप दे दो ले अलग खा लो नहीं है तो भी चलेगा नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट यू हैव टू ईट दैट सेकेंड थिंग आई डोंट नीड एनी भोग फ्रॉम आउटसाइड every enjoyment is not even a drop what I have. I am of the nature of enjoyment. उनको क्या दे दो? There is no joy of marriage, there is no joy of job, there is no joy of clapping. अरे I am already fulfilled. Yash lesh ambu ambudi. Manisha Panchkam says even a drop of Brahma's Anand, Indra Anand. Indra has even drop of this Anand which this sannyasi has. Droplet, not drop. Second. Third is Nirdvandvaha. I'm not buffeted upar. I'm not kite today, I'm a kite. And therefore I fight. Because situation is very tight. All the people take me light. Please give me a bite. So this nirdvandata is there in my life. Fourth, I have no fear from anybody. Death says, I am ready. I have no fear of losing anybody. This body is like my shadow. You not fear of somebody trampling your shadow and cutting your shadow into pieces. This body is just my shadow. If you put a garland to the shadow or you throw mud on the shadow, I am not affected by that. This is sannyas. I have no rebirth. No fruits of action are there in booking. Now all booking is cancelled. All sanchit karma are cancelled. Sanchit karma file is there. Chitragupt ji came and he wrote, cancelled. Why? Why? Culprit no more. Jeev is no more. This sannyas, who doesn't want? At least I revel in that. If you don't want, a fool, we all want, but we think outer object can give me this state. ये देखो. You are washing hand with the coal and having an expectation one day by washing hand with the coal powder, my hand will become very fair and lovely. Sitting on the stove and fire, we feel I should get coolness. Wow. This is the sannyas. And if, please note, Yudhishthirji did not have all of a sudden sannyas. From the age of 20, he was aiming at it. Okay, today I don't have that state. How to have that state? He was aiming at it. Okay, I am not that fearless. What is the fact? I am telling you my fact. I have a lot of fear. Cockroach. It only approach. But I feel it is encroaching. Cockroaches, fear. Fear is there. I'll tell you why fear are there. Fear in the night is there. I can't sleep alone. Achha? Fear with worms are there. Worms are fear is there. No? You have fear with the worms. Worm is there. Forget about snake, etc. That is out of question. Snake, etc. So forget about that. Worm is still fear is there. Somebody may hit me. I may die. My father, mother, children, grandchildren. Something should not happen to them. We are 100,000 fears. ये कोई life है? ये present state. अच्छा, are you attracted by outer objects? अरे, I don't have joy. Outside object have lot of joy. ये लो. Duty? पूछो मत. So much duties I have. मरे जा रहे duty के मारे. So there is no sannyas. No way. Sannyas is not there. No way. So many duties are there. Drop the grandchild to the school. School is opening. Again closing. Again opening. COVID is a fear. Every year putting the mask. So much fear is there. Now, whole life we are taught not to have distances. Now they are saying maintain social distance. We were taught from the beginning we should reduce distances. Social distances, not the emotional distance. Emotionally we should be closer. And whom I don't like, I really get so angry with him, frankly speaking. I don't like that person. Are you buffeted up and down? I am only on up and down, not buffeted. Either I am too high or too low. I am not that kind of person. I go to extremes. I am hyper kind of person. I was born only when there was a storm. It was stormy night and I was born. And the moment I was born, I was lifted up. The wind took me up. So much was that effect of my presence. Our state is this. One was sannyas I like. What you said was exactly very good. Really appreciate. Duty pressure, lot of this. Bhog, yes. How to get out of this? I want that state which you described. For that is worldly duties called dharma. Dharma. Please understand this point, duty word, because it is most misused word. You know, when we go out in the world, we have son, daughter, children, wife, work, job, money. And to work for them, we say, is called duty. Working for anybody is not called duty. That work towards anybody, my son, daughter, husband, wife, children, which releases me of certain pressure, number one, and number two, which takes me to this sannyas state of mind. Two things I said. What I said? That releases me of certain pressure inside. And second was, that ushers me to that state. That means by performing this, after 30 years, I will be a sannyasi. Number two. Number three, which is for limited time, for limited people in a limited manner. Must slowly say, what did you say? You are saying unlimited words. No. I am saying that duty, third point about duty. No, but what you said about pressure, no, I'll come back to it. Don't worry about the pressures, I'll come back to it. I am saying, third point is, which is for a limited time, for a limited person, in a limited way, to be ushered in this position of sannyas. Now come back to, first was mental pressures, second was which ushers, and third was which is for a limited time with a limited people in a limited manner. Now come back to mental pressure. Why we are not in that sannyas state? Because we have lot of internal weaknesses. Every weakness is a pressure. Pressure, you understand, no? Through which you want to get out of it. Supposing I put my feet on your feet, you'll immediately try to take the feet away from your feet. It is not your natural state that you can say, okay, you want to take out of it. Or somebody takes your hand and twists it. When they fight, children, we are fighting, they have to twist their hand. Then the pressure developed is there. Or somebody pushes you, that is called pressure. So we have a lot of pressures inside. We are not a simple person as we look from outside. One nose, 2 ears, 2 eyes. Not like that. We have calm pressure. We want to enjoy a lot of things. Enjoy wife, enjoy husband, enjoy child. I want to enjoy some scenic location. Enjoy sea beach. You don't know what is there in sea beach. She was saying when I went to Cape Town, she tried her best, I could go to sea beach. But you can meditate. For meditation it is good if you want to meditate. But I have no interest in sea beach. Misa bhav sagar hai hamare liye. So, or I want to eat nice, Faluda ice cream is there or something. No, enjoyment pressure is a big problem in our life. Calm means which takes away English calm. This Sanskrit calm takes away English calm, understood? I have pressure. I want this. It is urgent. I am too attached. I cannot live without you. Where will you go? अरे यार क्या ये पागल क्यों बन गए यार तुम? अच्छे खासे आदमी थे. पागल कब से हो गए तुम? Pagal means one is blindfolded. He doesn't. I want this person. I want this. I cannot be happy without this. This is called your mental calm pressure. These are all diseases I told yesterday. It is you are not at home with yourself. Apeksha is there. I want a house, I want a car, I want a wife, I want a husband. I want some emotional satisfaction. I want somebody, as my eyes I come, somebody should give me a cup of tea, coffee. Achha? Black coffee in a white cup, in a black tray, in a fair hand. So this combination I required. And I with the dark hand will take that. So this all combination I want in my life. So this kind of hallucination which is there. I want to go to publicly I want to be recognized. These desires are there. And a person slogs and works day and night to fulfill it, and alas, there is no end to it. And there is no end to enjoyment. To enjoy for thousands of years also, still enjoyment will not get over. This is what Yayati said. There is no end to duties. Please listen those who want to complete. I am coming to you also. This work is there so this bhog pressure that I feel, so we should not enjoy. No, enjoy it intelligently. Please be evaluator, very good evaluator. What I invested to get this enjoyment and what I got out of it. Went out to eat, 3 hours, 1 hour I went, 1 hour watching him. And I hardly ate for 10-20 minutes. But my 3.5 hours went away. This much stomach is there, I could have taken little khichdi. Khichdi ke 3 yaar, dahi, papad aur achar. So with this 3, I could have khichdi ke 3 yaar, dahi, papad aur achar. So little I require. Or fruit you can have if nothing is there. Banana you can have. Full food is banana. No problem. 1 minute it is all over. It is a nourisher also. But 4 hours I invested. Money went. Health went. 12 night I claimed. Whole night stomach was burning. Whole day heart was burning. And it was anger. And whole night stomach is burning. I couldn't sleep nicely. I was tossing on the bed. How much Gaviscon can help? This bhog does not give me. It has made me a slave. I was much freer earlier. This hatred has made my mind a mess. I was so happy without I dislike this person. I am so frustrated now. I was much happier without hating that person. You analyze it. Sannyas is a result of the intellectual genius of a person. It is not that he did something extraordinary to become a sannyasi. He did and went joined some gym or yoga class or pranayam he did. Or went and flight somewhere. Nothing. It's a constant result of honest, ruthless, clear intellectual evaluation of what he invests and what he gets. I was egoistic and therefore I suffered a lot. Anybody could hurt me badly. If I had less ego, I think I would have been closer to my God and my teacher. It is my ego which disturbed me. I expect a lot. I want attention. I am like that. I cannot tolerate inattention to me. Therefore, I get very angry. I am basically an angry person. Because I feel neglected. I feel others get more importance than me, although I work more. When working is required, I am required. And when attention given, others get more attention. And acknowledgement, appreciation, 3 A's they get. And what you get? I get 3W. What? Work, and worry, and wonder. Wonder boy. Wonder boy is a worker here. All work comes to me. And when it comes to acknowledgement, attention, nobody talks. I am an egoistic person because. Therefore, I feel very neglected. It is my habit to get neglected. But it troubled me a lot. I tell you, I suffer because of myself. But you want to get out. Exactly. Therefore, I am in the ashram. Therefore, I am come to you and trouble you. So I don't want to be like that as I am. I am already running in my late. I don't know. I have already crossed 40, 50. Half life is gone. Not half, 3/4. Don't be so optimistic. So, itna optimism hai. After 50, they are saying half life is gone. At least they will live for 100 plus. 100 plus who lives? Very less people are there. Already you have tripled or 50 years. 50 years more you will triple. Anyway. So, I don't want this pressure of this desire. The desire to lessen it is a very intelligent kind of evaluation, which I constantly do. Of what? Of my emotional joy, intellectual joy, sensual joy. This person loved me, but I had to pay a cost for it. Every day he took away a lot of time on my phone. Every day. 4 hours, 3 hours I had to talk. I lived with him and so much heat made me spend. This is the cost of my love. Same time I would have given in chanting Gita and Ramayana, etc. He gave me love, but it had come with a cost. And if he's something happens to then I am very much affected. So-called my son, daughter, who has given me love. It has come with a big cost. I am responsible for two persons, one person's prarabdha and nature affects me. It was better if these people were not there in my life. Or I had not been so close to them. So this is your realization? Exactly. Congratulations, come close. Who's saying? Bhagavat. It was better if these people were not in my life. I would have been comfortable, very happy. If this is state of mind I had 50 years back, I think I would have been much quieter person. You realize? Yes, I realize it. Oh, good. What about duties? So much work is there. Too much of work is there on my. Can't I get out of it? Because you want, therefore you have a duty. If you are going, if you have a goods, then you will have a duty. Got my point? If you have a goods, then you will have to pay the duty. If you are going to a green channel. And if you are jumping, then you will have fear. Then custom is there. Custom means which gives kast. So nice word is there, custom. You pay the duty now. You are married, no? Pay the duty of giving attention to wife, husband. How are you? Will you have tea, coffee? No? Milk? You want some cold drink? Then what you want? Some kind of aloe vera? Something to drink? What you want? Tell me what happened. क्या हो गया? Are you upset? अब किसी के मूड के लिए परेशान रहो तुम. Come have food. Why don't you put some mechanical engine there again? Keep on moving like that. अब उनके मूड को तुम लेकर परेशान रहो. One mad person around is enough to make your life problematic. And if you are there, then you had it. पे करो ड्यूटी को. शादी किया था ना. अगले जन्म में मत करना. मोक्ष तो होगा नहीं इस जन्म में. चांस तो नहीं दिख रही है. Analyze it. Duty has come because you wanted goods. बड़ा गाए थे ना गाना, सपनों की रानी कब आएगी. जागृत की प्रॉब्लम आ गई ना. No, my wife is very good. Congratulations. You will be more attached now. At least the one who is not, high chances. I'm not saying, but don't feel bad. May you all have good wife. Go ahead. No, I have no problem. But there also it is difficult. You are pulled towards her. Wow, how nice you are. Let us watch each other's face. Child duty is there. How to do that? Convert the duty into devotion. How? Shall I tell? Tell. Seeing the sannyas, I am using these as a tools. I am not fooled by them. I am using this as a tool to go to my sannyas now. So this, my family is not an impediment for me. It's my tool for what? To make myself selfless. I'm living for what? To sacrifice. No family life is there where you don't have to tolerate. But that toleration becomes a sadhana. Wherein I see the ultimate, I am keeping the ultimate at the end. Each person in my life is like, get my point, like one flight is there. Flight. Flight is never to be attached to the flight. Flight is for destination. You go there, you sit, enjoy the flight also. But you are aware, you have to go to Bombay, you have to go to New York, you have to go to Frankfurt. And you are constantly checking how much is traveled. Then pilot will announce, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this flight 105, Tanzania, Lufthansa. We are at 33,000 feet above the sea level. We are crossing Paris now. You are expecting a storm after half an hour. Enjoy flight. We'll be reaching at that place in 8 hours. Thank you. This is Robert here. Enjoy flight. Lunch will be served shortly. I'm looking at the air hostess. With the hungry eyes, lunch hai kya? He said lunch will be served. I'm bringing. Have patience. Okay. Constantly I'm going gazing. Then she takes, the trolley comes. I thought she's giving me, she took away. I rather opened all my, what is it called? That tray, etc., she took away. Others who was reading newspaper like this, they saw towards me. Your attention is on that board. 7 hours more to Frankfurt. 5 hours more to Frankfurt. And tell me, you are eating also, you are enjoying also. She gave one butter cube, you wanted one more. You pressed one more butter cube. Yes, I'm getting. You enjoyed also, you saw also other person that if he has something and you checked, I didn't have such sweet dish, I asked for one sweet dish, is not there. Always check from other person. Sometimes they forget. But your attention is there. All relatives, all action have only meaning only when I want devotion, dispassion and knowledge. I want that sannyas. And therefore I take. No flight is for unlimited time. And therefore you said, how many hours flight? 10 hours. From here to New York, Johannesburg is 12 hour, 14 hour? 12 hour, I think. 12 hour flight is there. London also direct flight is here from Durban. 9 hours London is there. Direct flight is here, Durban. Okay. You know that. First question is how long? When you go to purchase ticket, first question is how long is the flight? And if the flight says unending, you say, I'm not going to sit in that flight. You pagal hai kya koi? All relatives are like flight. You are a mad person if you have no end point. Therefore, I am only available to anybody, limited people for limited time, in a limited manner. All mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, papa, nana, nani, chacha, all please listen this. Let the children be aware, I am only available by this age. Whether you settle or not, it's your problem. You do anything of your life, it's your problem. I'm not going to support you emotionally, physically, financially, spiritually, nothing there. I will give you 25, 30 years of my life, prime lifetime I gave you. I'm 55, 60, you stand on your feet or you beg on the road. I don't bother about that. If you want to commit suicide, I'll give you rope also. Don't threaten. We people, weaklings. Tool has made us fool because we are not able to get out of Kam, Krodh after 50, 60 anger and frustration and desire is there. That means you were not using the intellectual genius that you have. Evaluation you never used. You are fooled by the object of the world. And more is the duty. More is your enjoyment. More goods you are carrying. Therefore you have to pay more duties. I don't want, my duty is not there. 60 means 10, 15 years more for your life. You have reached the fag end now. Keep 5, 4 years for the doctors. Cremation ground is ready now. Crematorium is ready now. Clear state. That is what oven is also getting ready now for you. We will get a new oven for you. You wanted everything new, we will get a new oven for you. And if you are on the cremation ground, wood is getting ready. Wood is already ready now. You are already 60 plus, so it will take 10 years for the tree to grow. It is already tree. That wood which will burn, that is also getting ready now. And still you are with your grandchild. Pagal ho kya tum? Therefore, when you got married, you are 25, that time only I should have destination, 7 hours. I am 25, 55, 60, I will be giving up. I have 30 years to get out of my first weakness was too much duties, second, too much of bhog, third, nirdvandata, I am too much up and down, and fourth, too much of fear. I have already oriented. Yudhishthirji was constantly aiming at this. Today, somebody gave us clip of wonderful football match. And clip was only 30 seconds of some football match. A nice goal was being made. So he sent a clip. And what attracted me, that all the players were they saw only football. Their eyes was only on the football. Nothing else. Whistle there was there, their wives were there, fiancés were there, and their mother, father were there, audience were there, clap, nothing. Their only eyes was on the football. Whole life, Yudhishthirji aimed at this goal only. Something doesn't happen all of a sudden. If somebody does something very effortlessly, that means that was his nature. He was waiting for it. Like we are effortlessly angry, that means anger is too much. He was waiting for this day. When somebody will come and take it. And when I will get the sign from Bhagavan that come on. Our problem is we become weakness of somebody and make somebody our weaknesses. To everybody around, those who are so-called relatives, please let them know I will not be available after this time. Why? My bhajan time is there. You do whatever you want. You can make your life wonderful, my blessings. You mess up your life, my blessings. This life which is detachment oriented, devotion oriented, knowledge oriented. What is your attention? Whole attention when you are in the flight. How many hours are remaining? When I go in the flight, ICU panel is there in my flight. What is that flight? Emirates. So I don't see anything. I'm not fond of seeing anything in front of me. The TV is there. I just put on that panel which tells how many hours remain. वही खुला रहता है. And lesser is the hours, more you are happy. Accordingly, I'll manage. Nothing else I want. All the relatives, all the actions are only a flight. You are in the flight. It has to stop. It has to stop. I am with you to leave you one day. I am not with you forever. Let this signal be clear to everybody around. No, I love you, like you, I also like you, love you. But my goal is something else. This you will see in Kapil Akhyan also. I have no attachment to anybody. Life is meant to reduce duties as we progress, reduce enjoyments as we progress, reduce our physical requirements as we progress. It should be sannyas-oriented life. Center of life should be that goal, which I want but I don't have because of my internal pressures. But what we do? You know what we do? We make other person so much addict and crutch that I am always available. Anytime you can call me. Anytime you can talk to me. All the time I am for you. If you are all the time, your dustbin is there in your room like all the time. So you are a dustbin in somebody's life. All the time you can talk to me. Anytime you can talk to me. I am there for you, beta. All my money is for you. All my wealth is for you. All my time is for you. You don't work. I will give you money. I will supply with money. How do you work? You don't work. It's your problem. Don't disturb me after this age. And if you are still there, it's on sheer attachment. Did not see that goal of sannyas. Before that, therefore, Brahmacharya Ashram teacher was training us to see this. In Gurukul system, he was trained to see this, and if somebody was already fit, he was given Daman promotion. Otherwise, you can go through this path. I am not available for indefinite time. And even when you will die, then what will happen to your child? Who will take care of your child? Who will take care of your daughter? Who will take care of your granddaughter, grandson? House? No, without me, he cannot live. No, he will live happily. Don't make yourself indispensable in somebody's life. And neither somebody should be indispensable for you. Wisdom in living is one thing, and living without wisdom is another thing. If anywhere you take away intelligence, it will make a big sorrow. Intelligence life is called sad life. What do you think? I have nothing to gain or what? Sannyas is for uninterrupted sadhana. I want Ishwarakar vritti. I want Brahmakar vritti, no duty, no bhog, no dvandva, and no fear. I want that state of sannyas. And whatever inner inhibitions are there, blockages are there, I want to give time to remove those blockages. By Shravan, Manan, Dhyan, etc. By doing Ramayana part, by doing Bhagavat part. I need solitude. I need to go to the ashram, I will pay some amount, give me the food twice, give me a small room, I am happy with that. And if required, I will take sannyas also. Don't trouble me. I have given my cream time of my life to you. This is called wise living, which starts when you are 20, 25. And if I have forgotten that, still you can, anytime the day you have known it, you are wise. Getting my point? Not getting. Too much attention, too much talking, too much love, too much, I was telling over attention, over talking, over concern, over worry, over anxiety. This is how life is also over. And we die, acha, come here, beta, tum bhi aa ja. I was married at 25, I died at 75. With more vasanas I died. With more worries I died. With less God I died. I was better when I was 20. This is not what the goal was. And this is where Yudhishthirji is helping us to realize this. I hope it is clear. Not clear? Again shall I start? No, it's okay. No, please don't start again. I'm fine. अरे कुछ goal होना चाहिए. It is not that enjoyment is, there is an age for that. There is an age for that. There is a time for that. And therefore see, if 40th shlok, Visirjit tatra tat sarvam dukul valayadikam. Do you think all of a sudden Yudhishthira took out his clothes? Huh? All of a sudden he gave his ornaments, all of a sudden he became and went out? No. No. That mental form was quite strong in him. He was just waiting for that. And all his bhog vasanas, duty vasanas, all he got rid of it. It was a project of 20, 30 years, 40 years, he got rid of it. Getting my mind. Nirmamaha nirahankara. And this is what the aim should be. And therefore 4 ashramas are made. 4 ashrams are made. There is no end otherwise. World doesn't catch us. Neither husband, wife catch us, neither children catch, neither grandchildren catch, neither business catches us. We only put our hand and say, you can catch me. You can catch me. I am not available for you. There should be no availability. And therefore I suggest one small thing for you. Everybody. At least for 1-2 hours become total sannyasi in the house. No room, no phone, nothing. No room, no phone. No talking to anybody. I don't have to go anywhere, I don't want anybody. 1 hour becomes sannyasi, 2 hours becomes sannyasi. And be fulfilled, and not thinking about the world also. Nothing is there. Ishwar Chintan is there or Brahma Chintan is there. This is the wiser way. Not that I hate anybody, I am too attached to anybody, I am too infatuated by anybody, too obsessed by anybody. World will not decide my goal. World is a traffic center if you are not knowing how to live in it. Anything will trap if you don't know. Driving the car will trap you if you don't know how to drive. Let me go now. All the Pandavas went away. See, it is written in 46 shlok. Te sadhukrit sarvartha gyatva atyantikam atmana. They knew what is my last goal. 46 shlok. Manasa dharyamasu vaikunta charanambujam. They kept Lord in their mind. Nobody is non-disturbed me. And one day, what sannyas I was telling, no pressure of duty, all fulfillment inside, no buffeted up and down and fearlessness. This goal I have to attain. And if I miss it, I'll again restart. Prapya punyakritam lokan ushitva shashwati samaha shuchinam shrimatam gehe yoga brashto vijayate athva yoginam eva kule bhavati dhimatam etad hi durlabhataram loke janma yadidrisham. I'll again start. But I'll start from where I left. There should be vision of everything. Clear vision. And nobody should become my weakness. And anybody becomes your weakness. You know when? When you see him as yours and not God's. With everybody, keep on chanting one mantra. I have nothing to do with anybody. Whom you hate, whom you like. Your son also, daughter also, father also, mother also. I have nothing to do with anybody. Yes, if God has expressed in this form, I'll serve the God through him. That's it. I don't have to do this person. I'm giving to it. I'm talking to you. No, I'm talking to God through you. I have nothing to do with you, but I have everything to do only with God. You are just a conduit towards my tuning to God. Everybody is God tuner. If bad time is there, then also I am fine. Why? Bad time will tell you who is with you and how nothing helps you. It's also required. Bad time is also required. And good time is there, I will do seva. Everywhere we need a special insight. Anyway, let us now. Now who became the king? Parikshit ji became the king. And he had all greatnesses. I told you, he excelled even Pandavas. He excelled them. He married the girl. Her name was Iravati. And he had 4 children, Janmeja, etc. And then Shaunak ji asked a question. And Parikshit ji used to wander here and there. Great. If he was not there, we wouldn't have today's Bhagavad. So as he used to go around, people used to stop in his kingdom and ask him. 12 shlok, 16 chapter. So he said, 13 shlok. Tatra tatropashanmanaha sapurvesham mahatmanam pragiyamanam chayasha Krishna mahatma suchakam. 13 shlok. So as he went, so he used to hear, you are Arjun's grandson? He said, yes. He said, same Arjun who used to live with Bhagavan Krishna? He said, yes. He said, okay, I'll tell you. I saw him talking. So everywhere, wherever he went, Krishna Mahatma Suchakam, and he only used to hear how Yudhishthir was great devotee, how Arjun was great devotee, how my mother, mother's name? Uttra. Chup hai yahan wale. I'm asking some Sanskrit declensions. So, how Uttra was a great devotee. And there it is written, Atmanam cha paritratam, 14 shlok. And he used to hear how he was saved. He said, yes, when I was in the mother's womb, I used to see one baby, Krishna is there and he is saving me. And you remember he used to see like that when he got up, when he got out on the mother's womb, still his habit of seeing was like that. But he didn't see. Then he became anxious. Everywhere he was anxious to see. If anybody came, he saw like that. He thought he is the same one. His original name was not Parikshit actually. Original name was Vishnu Rath. Parikshit was not his name. Because he was taking Pariksha all the time, therefore he became Parikshit. Atmanam cha paritratam ashwathama utta astra tejasa. He was saved. Sneham cha vrishni parthanam tesham bhaktim cha keshave. It is written there how they had love for Lord. Who? How Pandavas had love for Lord means? Love means? Love means I am very touchy about you. When somebody takes your name, like mother is very touchy about child. To somebody's mother, if somebody neighbor complains, she is very touchy. What? Well, your son, your son came in my house and destroyed my teapot. She will be very touched. She will feel very bad. Or supposing somebody praises, then she will be very happy. And if somebody else's son has broken teapot, she will be very happy. Good, he is very bad. But about herself, so where you are very sensitive, you become very emotional, you become very sentimental. Somebody is very close to my life. I can part with everything but not him. Devotion is that I am living for you only. I have no other purpose of my life. And today if you say, die and come with me, I'll come with you. If you are devotee of Lord Krishna, supposing. And Lord Krishna comes today. 9, already it is around 8 o'clock, 10 to 8. Supposing 9 o'clock he comes. And he says you have to die at 9:30. And you will live with me all the time after that. Devotee will say, not 9:30, now. This desire to live physically, emotionally very close, is called devotion. Now I want. Why you said like that? Please take me away. Sneham cha vrishni parthanam tesham bhakti cha keshave. See 14 shlok. When you go out and you have only one agenda in this world, how I can bring God more in my heart. How I don't want anything else. This convergence of want to everybody, I want to seek Him only. Through every experience, I want to see how I can give some joy to God. That moment of my life in which I have not given joy, I feel very sad. This sadness is the secret of devotion. Sadness of not giving joy. I forgot Lord. 2 hours this action I did, but I never thought about God. And many times if you are a devotee, if you are not devotee, you will not feel like that. If you are a devotee, then you will feel the forgetfulness of Lord. 4 hours I did action, I went to market, but I never thought that this work was for Bhagavan. Are you happy with my going to the market? I never thought. I was busy with the type of vegetables. I fought with that person today. Never I thought whether God is happy or unhappy. I overslept, but I never thought this forgetfulness, when it will prick you. And you will say, Bhagavan, please take away this portion of my life. Please delete this. 2 hour delete from my life. When you could not please God, you feel it is wasted time. That is called devotion. Devotion means you want more. And when you see your past, the thought comes, I could have loved. I could have done more. There is nothing called less, that I did lot. No. This is written here. Tesham bhaktim chakesha. And this is the vritti that is a sannyas vritti. Sannyas vritti is 2 vritti. Either ishtakar vritti, only Lord thought is there, or atmakar vritti. And all issues are smaller than you. All world is smaller than you. It's not that I completed my puja, I'm very happy. What? Puja ho gayi, khatam. Everything ho gaya. People use somehow I completed, not somehow. Puja is not over for devotee. Only form of puja will be different now. I was walking and doing puja, now I'll be talking and doing puja. I was talking and doing puja, now I'll be sleeping and doing puja. I was sleeping and doing puja, now I'll be waking and doing puja. I'm waking and doing puja, now I'm going to bathe and bathing and doing puja. I don't want anything end. Towards everything at the end, I want the form of Lord, the thirst of the Lord, the restlessness to see Him, the anxiety to see Him. कैसे हैं आप? Please tell me. Please tell me, how are you? Please tell me. I told you, one boy came 6 o'clock in the morning. He said, Swamiji, play carom with me. Remember that? I said, no. He said, no, you have to play. I said, no. This is not a plan. 9 o'clock I'll play carom. He said, no, you have to play. I said, no. He said, you have to play. I said, no, go out of the room. He said, no, you have to play. I kept quiet. I said, better not to talk. He'll go out automatically. He said, Swamiji, please play carom. I pretended as if I was meditating. He said, Swamiji. He shook my hand. Swamiji. Swamiji. Then he left my hand. Then I thought, thank God he went away. He didn't go away. I opened my eyes. He took round like that, parikrama. He came back. He again held my hand. Said, Swamiji, don't play carom, but talk to me. See me. Why you are closing? I'm standing. Open your eyes. See me. See me, I'll go away. Please say, please smile. See me, smile. Don't be so serious. You're not serious like this when you talk to me. Just smile once, I'll go away. Please. Look, he started crying. I said, you bring the carom, don't cry. This desire to get response from the God is devotion. Please see me. Please tell me what was wrong in me today. You know who's lover? They talk a lot. When you talk a lot to somebody, you are a lover. Please see me. Please, Krishna. Please smile. Not smiling. My actions were not good today, no? I feel very bad. I'll make you smile. This desire to create a desire in him for me is devotion. This desire to create a God who gives me responses is devotion. I don't want anybody, any action, any bhog, any applause, any clapping. I only want your conducive response for me. I'll do anything for that. I'll run around. I have no relation with anybody in this world. My all relation is only to get this response from you. I use the relations as a tool. I have nothing to do with anybody but in this world. So when Parikshit ji heard about that, 15 shlok says, Tebhya parama santushta. He felt as if God is talking to me about himself. Preeti utphil, Preeti ujjambit lochana. His eyes used to bloom. And what he did? He took away his ornament and gave. Clothes he gave. Mahadhanani vasamsi dadau haran mahamana. He was a Mahatma. He gave everything. And you know what he used to hear? Sarathya pada parashad. They said, Arey, he became the Sarthi of Arjun. Every evening, when Arjun used to get down, Bhagavan used to get down first from the horse and used to go near Arjun and used to do like that. Arjun used to hold his hand and then come down. Sarathya, Parashad, he became the messenger. Sevan, he used to do seva also. Sakhya, Vira Asana. In the night, he used to sit in Virasana outside the camp of Pandavas that nobody can come. He used to sit with one, spear like that. Why? Tesham aham samudharta mrityu samsara sagarat. Why? Because inside, Arjun was not sleeping. He has done abhyas of his breathing being uttering Krishna word. Anugaman, Istavan, he used to do stuti of Pandavas. Pranaman, Hare Babare. He is offering pranam to Yudhishthir. He used to bend his head. And so much so, he made whole world bend in front of Pandavas. Snigdeshu Pandavishu Jagat Pranatim. Bhaktim karoti nipatis charanar vinde. When Parikshit saw this, he was already devotee of Lord Krishna. Not from the birth, before the birth. Who can get better response than in the womb we got the response? If you love somebody, you give a lot of response to that person. Kaise ho? Did you eat something? No? What did you eat? You will have something to drink? Hot? Cold? No? Sure? But little? When Bhagavan is pleased, he gives response. He said, he makes you chant certain shlokas. He talks to you. He loves you. He plays with you. This loving God, playing God, talking God, thinking God, holding God. Like Prahlad ji was held. This is devotion. Parikshit ji heard about that God. We'll see tomorrow about Parikshit's character.